I believe we are headed to war with Russia. Seriously. China will decide if this is going to be World War III or not. Joe Biden took this surprise visit to Ukraine, which is weird to me. I'm not sure what the optics are for that. They said it was just to show support to Ukraine a year into the invasion, and maybe that's it. But I feel like Russia, which certainly their military has been downgraded in this year, I feel like they're like a wounded bear at the edge of the forest, and Joe Biden goes over with a sharp stick and begins to poke it. I'm just not sure what we're wanting to get out of this. But I do believe we're going to war with Russia. And the big surprise to me, and I've said this before, is why the left, Democrats, who are traditionally doves, why they are so into this war between Russia and Ukraine. They want to give unlimited support to Ukraine forever if need be. That's why eventually our soldiers are going to be in this, and our soldiers are going to be dying in this war. I truly believe that. Let me say this. Jesus said there's always going to be wars and rumors of wars. So just due to our human nature, another war is coming. So we just have to be ready for that. And I don't think we are, because our Pentagon, to me, is like the most embarrassing bureaucratic agency right now we have in D.C. And it may not be to the world. Maybe I'm the only one embarrassed. But from Biden's beginning with that debacle in Afghanistan with the departure, and listen, that's not on him. That is on our Pentagon, and an awful display of military prowess. I mean, that was so embarrassing. And then the latest thing, of course, the Chinese spy balloon. I mean, that thing. I mean, you realize we pay billions of dollars every year to a group called NORAD, a bureaucratic agency within the Pentagon. They have the highest, latest technology. They have only one job, and that's to detect stuff in our skies and to protect us from that. They allowed this spy balloon to cross our entire country, notice and take notes on every defense installation that we had, and didn't shoot it down until it was passed. And the only reason it did that is because some civilians noticed it. They could have shot it down over the Pacific. And then we had these little balloons of the F-16s were going. I mean, just take the embarrassment to a new levels, all that was. It's incredible. I said all along, put me in a helicopter. I've got rifles. Get me within about a mile of these little balloons. I can take them down with one bullet. How embarrassing our Pentagon is. And in the midst of all of this, they've developed all these woke policies and made the statement publicly that diversity makes the military stronger. I need some data on that. So you have this guy that's, not sure of his identity. So he goes through the mutilation stuff, becomes a girl, but remains a soldier. I need some data saying that person will be a better fighter than this real man over here. Has no questions of his identity. 6'2", 230, can hold his breath for 5 minutes underwater, strong as a mule, can do 100 pull-ups, and has the courage of 1,000 men. Please give me the data that the transgender guy is a better fighter. And then, of course, I know you've heard that, nobody's joining the armed services. Army had its worst year of recruitment in modern history, and all the branches missed their target goals. Now, the military is quick to point out, hey, this is not because of our woke policies. I don't know. Maybe that's true. I think maybe the bigger issue may be these young kids don't want to get hurt. And even more so, they do not want to die for pathetic people like me. But the bottom line is, we're going to war. Are we prepared?